How you doing? Welcome to the Fitness Show on the Old Fashioned Health Network, Good Health Inside and Out. I'm your host, Jazz. Thank you for watching. Now, if you remember last show, I did a show on isolation, difference between isolation and compound movements. At the end of the show, I said I was going to show you some compound movements that you can do at your own time. So, what I'm going to do today is show you 3 different compound movements that you can do yourself. Why compound movements? Well, performing compound movements can save you time as well as increase your power and endurance. Why? Because when you're doing these movements, you're hitting numerous muscle groups while you're going through multiple joints and different ranges of motion. That's why compound is king. So I'm going to show you 3 different compound movements right now. So the first movement I want to show you is going to be called a dumbbell squat press. So for this one, if you've never done these before, get some light weights, light dumbbells. I was a dumbbell squat press, and I'm going to show you how to do this, right? So you want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. You want to bring your weights, palms facing out, about to the height of your shoulders, right? This is going to be my starting position for the dumbbell squat press. We're going to do as it says. We're going to squat and we're going to press, right? So again, keep your chest up. You're going to squat down. I like to see you at least go 90 degrees and come back up and overhead, push your hands. This is going to be press part. So it looks like this, total movement. Boom, this is going to be a squat press. Dumbbell squat press. Now you can use a barbell for this as well, but if you're just starting out, get 2 light weights. And again, I like to see you go at least 90 degrees when you're doing the squat, or lower, come back up and press. This is definitely good to work your shoulders, you're gonna work your core, and you're gonna work your legs, right? This is a full body, multi-joint movement. Boom, that's a dumbbell squat press. Right, really good, add it to your routine. I'm going to show you a second one. All right, so the second movement I'm going to show you is going to be called a stiff leg deadlift. You have regular deadlifts. This one's going to be a stiff leg deadlift where it's really going to hit, again, multiple muscle groups are going to be hit. Hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Again, if you're not familiar with this movement, use light weights just to begin out. Now you're going to have 2 dumbbells, have your feet shoulder width apart, dumbbells to the side, and right here I'm gonna have my knees slightly bent, all right? Slightly bent, and I'm gonna reach out as if I'm trying to pick up something. Keeping my back straight and my knees just slightly bent, all right? Come back up. As you're going down, you're gonna feel a stretch in your hamstrings, and that's the target, that's the muscle we wanna target. Want to target those hamstrings, right? Now go down as low as you can. Boom, back up. My back is always straight. My back isn't rolled like this coming down. And if you can see, when I'm turning, my knees are still going to be slightly bent. Come right up. Boom. Exhale. Inhale, going down. Exhale, coming up. Boom. Again, this is a very good multi-joint movement. It's going to hit your glutes, lower back, as well as your hamstrings. Again, this is called a stiff leg deadlift, right? So again, give that a try. We're gonna go to exercise number 3. All right, so we're going to movement number 3, which is actually one of my favorite movements probably in the world. I actually hate the alternative to it. So everybody knows burpees, right? I personally do not like burpees, but weighted burpees, I love weighted burpees. Not the kind we have little weights you can jump in. Very effective, gets the heart pounding, but me, I love weighted burpees. So again, you have different variations. For those who don't know, a regular burpee is this. Now you can jump hands up, hands down, but that's the burpee, right? You also can do a burpee with a medicine ball. Again, you can have burpees holding light dumbbells in your hand, doing the same movement and jumping up with the light dumbbells. Me, on the other hand, I love heavy weighted burpees. So you're not gonna be jumping with this, but when you do the regular burpee motion and come up, you're coming up, and it's so heavy, you're kind of emulating a squat, a deadlift. So it's going to be working your core, when you're moving that movement up, you're going to work your back, your shoulders, everything, including your legs, right? So this is what we want to do. So again, normally these will be heavier, but we're going to do the regular heavy-weighted burpees how I like to do them, right? So boom, going to the burpees, down, going to the push-up stance, and remember, when I hop back doing these heavy-weighted burpees, I want to make sure my feet land right between the weights. Because if I come up and land right here, it's going to be really hard to try to get back up at this angle. But if I pop out, pop right in, I'm in the perfect position to come straight up. Boom, right? Coming back down. Boom, weighted burpees. Again, start 15, 20. Again, you might get to 50 pounds, 70 pounds, you never know. But that is probably my favorite movement of all time right now, the heavy weighted burpees, because it works every day. So, those are 3 compound movements. Again, so those are 3 compound movements I gave you. Let me see, run them again. I gave you the dumbbell squat press, I gave you the stiff leg deadlift, and then I gave you the heavy weighted burpees. 3 very good compound movements. Now, say you want to put them in a routine. Fine, take these 3 movements. Once you get to the last one, hop on the treadmill on an incline between 10 and 15 and walk for about 2 minutes at a brisk pace. Jump off of it, keep the treadmill running, and run through it all again. Do it 5 times. Now, if you do this, you want to decide if you want to have a time limit on the movements you're doing, or if you want to have a repetition limit. Either one is fine. So go through maybe 5 rounds, make sure you got that treadmill on incline, brisk walk for 2 minutes, then hop back down and do these 3 movements. Quick routine, right? Again, this is Jazz. Thank you so much for watching the fitness show on the Old Fashioned Health Network. Good health inside and out. Stay tuned, we got a lot in store for you guys. Until next time, this is Jazz.